Ooh, baby, we're gonna be cooking up some clips here for a moment.
Yeah, both of these characters very combo dependent on landing their kills. Falco just loves getting these down tilts in, then just jumping up and down, keeping you in a cutscene until you're at like 70 some percent. And ZSS wants to get these paralyzers in, contest with Falco from a distance before Falco can use that air mobility to close the gap. And right now, we're just kind of seeing them trading blows. No two like really big advantage going on so far.
Yeah, the one thing I do want to see is not only the combo game, because of course, like, Falco is known for cooking up those clips, and right here, already seeing boom, 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 one hit after the other, those bicycle kicks putting in damage. But then also the edge guards. We saw Mr. Mugz kind of looking for a moment like maybe Caelifera was going to come out there and take that stock early, and that is the one thing. Both these characters do have good recoveries, but all around, still pretty edge guardable as long as you take a resource or two.
Yeah, especially because these characters, outside of their combos, struggle to pick up good kills. They need to land, like, a smash attack or something, but that can be telegraphed sometimes, so a lot of them times, like, Falco's going to be looking to get these bears out. Ooh, great shield runaway. Starting to get kind of sticky situations now because the percents are starting to build up. You have that rage on the side of Mugz, kind of like helping these combos deal more damage, and then Samus just one hit away from getting a bit too far off screen.
Yeah, and all of a sudden just being very willing to play on the back foot, play that patient game. And that is something that we might see come into play every now and again. Those lasers from Falco do a really good job at controlling the stage, but right there, that boost kick, not going to do it, but it doesn't matter. Putting Caelifera in the position to be finding that whip right there and getting the stock.
Yeah, excellent call out on the jump above the ledge with that whip. And then the up smash out of shield's going to start putting on some good damage, getting Caelifera out of the pressure. You're going to want to build up as much damage as possible before this fresh stock comes along, because at these high percents, Falco really struggles to combo into kill moves like that back air or the down tilt or something. So this is a good opportunity for Mugz to start building up that extra credit so that by the time Caelifera is able to take this stock, it's just so hard and he's already on such a back foot.
And right there, Caelifera having some really good acknowledgement, not only of when flip kick was probably going to come out, and that is the one thing. If you commit to that move, you are stuck in that move, and so Caelifera was looking for that fair, but it just didn't connect, but it didn't matter because you got that false prompted footstool right there, and going to go ahead, secure the stock with that down tilt, that little feather kick. But right now, still 80%. This is starting to get a little bit closer to that kill percent, especially at edge. And notice how Caelifera is out of there immediately. Every time rolling in, I want to see Mr. Mugz start adapting to that and punishing that. But all the same, finds the boost kick. We're on to final stock.
Yeah, that was a huge turnaround for Mugz there. Getting comboed for a bit by Caelifera, but is able to break out of it and then get the reversal, turn the situation into their favor with that boot kick straight off the top. But we see Caelifera holding on very strongly to this stock and the stage control here. I love just these lasers kind of coming out at the end of the combos, pack on a little more damage, possibly catch something like a jump or like a up B, and take away these resources from Mr. Mugz while they're off on stage and vulnerable.
Yeah, and at this point, the hard part is for Caelifera now, finding the kill. Doesn't matter just finding it off the back air. I was just going to say, at that point, you can't just find a combo into it. So it gets a lot scarier for Falco because you have to find the raw hits. 56% though is not a safe place to be, especially if Mr. Mugz can go ahead and position Caelifera in the corner. And look, right there, boom, autopilots the Nair. I think that's the one issue with Mr. Mugz' play so far, has been they've been so focused on killing Caelifera in the corner, and they've just been allowing Caelifera to push themselves out of there.
Yeah, like Caelifera has been doing such a good job of holding center stage, and like we saw that earlier in the game with catching that flip kick when he was just sitting there. But that jump up back air while Mugz is on the platform, that was center stage almost. But just so much damage had been built up from controlling that center stage and just keeping Mugz on the back foot, always having to expend those resources, all those mobility options, to where Caelifera was able to just get some extra damage on at the end of all these combos.
Yeah, and as you said, the stage control is what it came down to. Sometimes you need to just be willing to play for the center, Because even though you might not force the kill in that moment, you still get a reset of your advantage state. And so Mr. Mugz maybe catching some of these rolls in that Caelifera kept doing, or the rolls off ledge, then allowed for the second chance to go ahead and find that kill. Now we're going to see the character switch, though, over to the Bao Jiao.
Yeah, and we're also seeing a stage switch as well. We're going to Town and City, which I'm not sure if I agree with this, because Falco really likes killing off the side of the stage way more than the top, and you're going to have those smaller blast zones to work with. And I mean, I can see Bowser Jr. likes to kill off the side as well, but, you know, this is still going to be a interesting pick, and we're going to see how this plays out in Mugz' favor since they had the counter pick.
The one thing I am curious about is how well Caelifera knows their combo routes against Bao Jiao in specific, because of course you have the differing weights of the cart and then the body of Bowser Jr. And so sometimes that kind of mixes up players where they aren't ready, they don't understand if their move hits cart or if it hits Bao Jiao, and so having that understanding completely changes your combo routes at times.
Yep. And we're seeing Mr. Mugz actually kind of coming away with a small advantage here. Ooh, great shield on the illusion into that up smash. Almost going to take the kill. You really got to respect Bowser Jr.'s damage output. While a lot of people are just like, yeah, this character is like low tier. Low tiers still have a lot of sauce that they can bring to the table, man. And it spices up any meal.
Amen, amen. I will say I love some of the safe pressure coming out from Caelifera. Instead of opting for some up tilts in certain positions, it's, all right, I'm going to poke with the F tilt. They aren't going to be expecting it. It's just that one little tap, kind of like a jab check, but instead just switching out the F tilt or the up tilt instead there. And then we're seeing some of these drift back nairs, drift back fairs, just keeping it safe on shield, trying to mitigate any damage that Mr. Mugz might be able to throw out there.
Yeah. Now, as we're going through the transition to the 3-plat stage, it's kind of slowed down. Both these players just trying to kind of feel each other out, but we see Reflector coming out. It's always a great tool against Bowser Jr., reflecting those Mecha Koopas back, because they exert so much pressure. Even on the stage drop like that, a Reflector there would save you from having to deal with the pain of that. But, ooh, Managed Ships, not quite gonna connect there. But we're seeing good use of the Town and City combos here, platforms rather, to extend these combos, but the drop down there, that's going to take stock, put Caelifera on their last stock for this game.
Yeah, that illusion just got a little bit too greedy there, trying to find the little bit of extra damage. I think at that point you just maintain stage control. All the same, maybe there was a little bit of a combo Caelifera was trying to find, just a little off on positioning. Still, that up smash not quite going to do it. That big body from the cart going ahead and helping out Mr. Mugz there. And now at this point, just a little bit of space pressure. Look at that. That safe pressure is so hard to deal with when you don't have a good out of shield option when your opponent crosses you up.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna see the Mecha Koopa there. Okay, not able to get any, like, nice combos out of that. I might be a bit too used to seeing the Bowser Jr.'s in Philly, as they can do some they do some crazy things with this character. But yeah, Mr. Mugz kind of showing that, you know, not being a one-trick pony. Oh, looking for the confirm there with that jab. If that jab had connected, that honestly may have been death, because Bowser Jr.'s jab is so good at killing early off the side, but the drill just gonna barely two-frame there.
That's a 2-frame?
Yeah, if you angle drill down, it can catch in 2-frame, but it does not happen a lot.
Bro, what in the... Okay, this is why you have to know every matchup in this game, because for some reason, low tiers will pull out tricks like that.
Yeah, and with 80 characters, you've got your homework cut out for you learning all these matchups. It's absolutely insane, but I mean, that's just being a high-level player in this game so much more respectable in my book, because you've got to understand everything that's coming out. And it looks like we're gonna see the Bowser Jr. sticking around here for Mr. Mugz. They're definitely feeling better after that Game 2 win, but now we're gonna be seeing Smashville as the stage pick, or rather counter pick, for Caelifera.
Yeah, no, I do agree at this point with the Bao Jiao. You saw a lot better ability to maintain some of these edge guards while still controlling stage with moves like that F smash right there, right? It was about to end, so there was a good chance that Mr. Mugz would have been able to shield and then maintain a little bit of a ledge trap, and boom, right there. Also, the abandoned ship, just popping that explosive, catching the up B, all of a sudden 93%. so quickly too.
Yeah, the one thing Bowser Jr. has that ZSS doesn't really have is these large, disjointed hitboxes that Mugz can safely throw out, keep Caelifera back, and force them to respect the space that Mugz is kind of like demanding in this neutral game here. Ooh, but we're gonna see a combo coming out here. Starting to look like some more traditional Falco combos. Ooh, and the Great Reflect on Mega Koopa!
I love that. Just having the acknowledgement of, hey, this will pop right up to catch him too. That's just some quick character knowledge being ready to go on the fly. Love to see it. Barely avoiding most of that edge guard, but one little mistake and all of a sudden you are caught in the swing of things. Still 153%. I think the big issue for Caelifera is they're just having a hard time sealing out these stocks when they want to get them. And now we're starting to see them play a little bit more aggressive. If Mr. Mugz starts noticing that and just starts playing a little bit more patient at those high percents, probably catch Caelifera off of some of these stray fairs and stray side beats.
Yeah, again, Bowser Jr. is another character that has a lot of mobility options, so both of these characters need to be respectful of that. Like we saw that earlier with that crazy Mecha Koopa reflection, but even with the illusion being able to close space, continue combos, or even get the spike if Caelifera is feeling daring, but that dare is going to clip at the ledge. Another abandoned ship is Mugz has been getting a lot of good value out of that here at the ledge.
Catching him on, looked like the drop down into the double jump, just getting a little bit too aggressive off of ledge there, but still finding their way back on, and now stage control is the key thing. Both of these gentlemen trying to scrap for center stage, and Caelifera, he's going to be the one to come out on top. Look at that dare right there. It's, I'm coming down on you, so if you jump, I clip you, but I'm drifting back. That way you have no answer, no solution to punishing me immediately, and I could get this shield out and be safe with this pressure.
Yeah, we see Mugz just trying to go hard on these like 2 frames with drills or using Mecha Koopa because Falco has a very exploitable recovery. Regardless, Kayla is going to make it back to the stage and use that bear to secure that stock. Mugz is going to be sitting on their winner side stock right now, needs to get this first stock fast before the damage starts becoming too wide. We've got to stop the bleeding and then look to pick this one up. Ooh, almost does it there at the F smash, but it's a good punish with the grab there.
Yeah, no, finally looking for that punish off of the roll in. We've seen Caelifera do that for just about the whole set, but Mr. Mugz just being a little bit off on that timing there. You hate to see it, and now he is getting antsy, but finds it with that side B. I love the idea. Go ahead, just pop over the laser. We've seen Caelifera do a lot of those at those ranges. So all of a sudden, popping that in with the burnout, gonna go ahead and get that kill.
Yeah, that also takes advantage of the small bit of armor that you get from the side B as well. It's able to go through not only the laser, but the reflector. But Caelifera just been dominating this last stock so far for 100%. That went unanswered until just now. But now we're seeing Mugz actually really do a good job of pulling this back. And ooh, a very misguided up B is going to keep Caelifera in the disadvantage. Dash attack following up. You have to think Caelifera may be faltering a bit here, and that jab. Ooh, he's going to live.
Oh, but not from the F smash. We saw Caelifera struggle with that in game 2, losing the final stock. And so that game 3